under 10 sentences. And that shit does it like that. It's not even, you know.
Hey, and the funny part is, it could be all wrong. Yeah. Whoever put it in, they still gonna take it as true.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, this answer he gave for me. It's gotta be right.
Yeah, it's making people lazier, you know, like everything around us.
There was a convenience. We brought up that one that we talked about. That give up freedom for safety is needed. But there's another one that says something like that about convenience. And the MOTB is going to be conveniently the answer to all the problems that are happening on the earth. Why? Because problem, reaction, solution. Create a problem. The people are reacting, not knowing what to do. The solution will be this here. It's going to have all the solutions that the people need.
In the parking lot.
Everything. It's going to solve the money situation. It's going to solve the identity, safety, and privacy. Even though you're not going to have any, you're supposed to solve it. You know? Man, it's diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Is that it on that?
Yeah, on that. I got one, man. There's Psalms 140, verse 8. It says, "Grant not, O Yahweh, the desires of the wicked, further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves." Salah.
Yeah.
That's, you know, trying to further their wicked, evil device, man. You know, giving a life to they're giving power to the image of the beast. That's pretty much what this is, man. They're literally trying to turn an idol into real life.
Yeah.
I'm going to really give life. I'm going to animate an idol.
Yeah, like what happened in Bell and the Dragon. How they made it seem as if that idol was actually accepting and eating the sacrifices that they were giving unto it. And but now he is like, oh, well, this one gonna actually have action.
Yeah, it's gonna create miracles. People gonna believe in it. They're gonna wander after it. People gonna say, well, I trust this over God.
Yeah.
You know.
This one's up.
Raising bull, how they made it seem like he was alive by sacrificing people inside of it. Screaming and breathing and fire coming out. But it was just an idol.
I got a precept. It's Psalms 37:7. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like the scriptures say, he that is slow to wrath is of great understanding. We're not to fret ourselves because we know that the Most High ultimately is raising this devil up, so that just like he did with Pharaoh. Somebody get that in Romans 9. That's the only reason why the Lord blessed this devil with this kind of technology. He has the power in his hand because the Lord gave it to him for the purpose of exalting him so that the Lord can show his power. When the Lord finally subdued this man, the world's going to finally see that there is a higher power, higher than whatever you thought was a God. The Most High is higher than that. He's greater than that. Okay. You think this devil is everything he can do is so great and miraculous and supernatural? Well, the Most High, he ain't really showed his hand yet. Get that in Romans.
How does the 20 go?
No, not 22. 17.
Yeah.
9 and 17.
Still for the pride.
Romans 9, starting at 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Yeah. Ultimately, because right now, they're worshiping this damn beast, this devil. They're giving all the glory and the praise to him because of the deception, the witchcraft, the sorceries, the pseudo left-hand miracles that he's able to perform on the left-hand side. So when the Lord finally judges him, then you're gonna see that ultimately he was just a man.
Right.
That the Most High just, set up. But then when the Lord, crushes him, then you get to finally see the real true power. He did the same thing with Pharaoh of Egypt, man. Everybody thought that Pharaoh and his magi, they were on the level of God. Because they had the ability of magic. They could turn water into blood. They could, they was performing magic. So everybody had to respect him to Pharaoh like he was a god. But then we saw the Lord come with his right hand and plague the hell out of Egypt, and the rest of the world got to witness it.
Yep.
And that showed to the world that, hey, he was just damn. Whatever did that, that's the true God. That's the true real deal.
We have heard, Rahab was like, we have heard
that
your God has done unto the Egyptians.
Yeah.
And so it's Herod. Lifted up their voice and called him a god. It says immediately the Most High struck him.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, the angel of the Lord.
The other one,
Let's pick our voices
Belshazzar,
up.
as soon as he exalted himself, struck him down.
Yeah, Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah, and Daniel 5.
No, that was Belshazzar with the right on wrong. But the Lord made Nebuchadnezzar become a beast in 7 years.
Yeah.
With feathers and all that, eating grass.
Yeah, on all fours.
On all, the Lord can do that.
Right out.
Pretty much
Yeah, right out.
Oh, Antiochus Epiphanes.
Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High. Right? So something is ordained is appointed. Meaning the Lord commanded whoever is in power at the time, the Lord set them up to be in power at that time, and for however long that may be.
Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and a demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. He told that, this was during the reign of Nebuchadnezzar.
Yep.
We're in the kingdom of the basis of man, which is Esau, Edom. So the Lord took Esau, Edom, the basis man, the vilest man of the planet Earth. He put him, the top nation on the planet Earth. He put him over his people, which are the Israelites. We're the bottom nation. Now Esau looking at us like we're vile. Like we're stupid. We don't know nothing.
Yeah.
The Lord set him up just so that he can eventually bring his ass down.
Yep.
That's why right now, like it says in Obadiah, he says, who shall bring me down, to the ground? He exalted himself as the eagle. He set himself above the stars. Saying, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's the pride of his heart, deceiving him. Most High put him in this position. Now he think he got himself to that position.
Yeah.
No, man, the Lord, he raised you up. He put the power in you. Hey, because guess what? When the Lord raises us back up and exalts us, we're not going to be just like you. But we think that we made ourselves extraterrestrials and superheroes, supermen and superwomen. That's why we're going to give praise to him every day in our kingdom.
Okay.
We know who our power is.
Yeah. So that's why the new covenant comes in so cold with that whole transformation, because we ain't gonna have to teach each other why we're on this level. We're all gonna know we're on this level because the Most High gave us this level. It's gonna be within us. It's all have that reference for it. But let's say the other part was the Christians, one of their, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Esau loves to have that in his church, but he don't ever think that'll happen to him. So, he You don't think that the Lord's going to take away the power that he gave him.
Yeah. That's why, like, when you go to Isaiah 10, it talks about, let me see if I can find it. Isaiah 10 and, yep, Isaiah 10 and 12. It talks about his stout heart. You know, he's referred to as the king of Assyria. Just like he's also referred to in Ezekiel as the prince of Tyrus, right? Isaiah 10 and 12, it says, wherefore it shall come to pass that when the Lord hath performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria and the glory of his high looks. For he saith, by the strength of my hand I have done it. And by my wisdom, my artificial intelligence, my science, for I am prudent, and I have removed the bounds of the people, and have robbed their treasures, and have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man.
You think about why he's so proud is because he probably figures in his mind, Most High won't let me do evil, so this is me doing it. So it's me that he wouldn't allow me to do this, so it's me doing it. If you think about it, you know, in a roundabout way, but the Most High is just giving us, you don't realize he's giving us the example of what not to do. By letting this man do what he wants to. But he has an end for him coming that he acts like he forgets about.
Yeah. It says, verse 14, it says, and my hand have found as a nest the riches of the people, and as one gather of eggs that are left, have I gathered all the earth. And there was none that moved the wing, or opened the mouth, or peeped.
That's crazy, because it's showing you don't even see how easily he got the earth. Like when they came, like the Renaissance, when they came back in, they didn't have to do a whole lot of conquering like they did under the Greeks. And even the wars that they had to fight, translate from the Greeks to the Romans. It was pretty much handed to them. Jacob pretty much laid down because of the plagues, the pneumonic and bubonic plagues. So then they came over here talking that peace, and then the war was in their heart. They took on the natives pretty quick. I mean, it was tough. It wasn't just a cakewalk, but it wasn't brutal like it should have been. As he was saying, it's like somebody that left eggs to be gathered. There's nobody protecting those eggs. Just go take stuff that he wants. What are you saying, Planet of the Apes? He said if this is the, how do you say it? This is how the people, Charlton Heston said, he was like, this is how the people are, we'll have this place taken over inside of 3 months. And I forgot the quote exactly. But he was basically saying, this is nothing.
Well, even Christopher Columbus said that.
Yeah, I think that's where the quote came from.
About Gad.
Yep.
Basically saying, these people basically don't understand when they brought out the swords, or the long swords, he said, we could take over this nation of people easily. Give us like 3 days, right?
Verse 15, it says, but can the axe, I'm in another translation. It says, shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? As if the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up, or as if the staff should lift up itself as it were no wood?
And it's just going to start going around by itself, killing people. You know what I mean? Beat people over the head, like, you know, nobody willing it. There's no control power of a person or anything, or, you know, doing it to do it on its own. That's how this man is. He thinks he's just destroying the earth under his own power.
Saying that this is in the NLT, it says, but can the axe boast greater power than the person who uses it? Is the saw greater than the person who saws? Can a rod strike unless a hand moves it? Can a wooden cane walk by itself?
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
A gun can't fire itself, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Firearm, somebody got to pull that trigger.
What's that?
A sword is not gonna pin. It's not gonna wield itself.
Yeah.
You know? But then it's bragging to you, like, I don't need you.
Right.
Yeah, Esau's deceiving in that way, man. No, he doesn't. He's Illuminati.